Good morning, America. My name is John, and I am the traditional liberal. So, last week, I posted a video called Benefits of a Trad Wife. And this week, I want to talk to you about the downsides. Now, not the downsides that trad wives haters will tell you, but the real ones. The first, and this is probably the biggest one, it is a lot of responsibility. I am solely responsible for the financial well-being of my house, the direction we take in life, the emotional well-being of everyone in the house, making sure all the bills are paid, and among other things, and that's a lot, right? Well, yeah, it is a lot, but it's worth it, as I said in my previous video about the benefits of a trad wife. But let's take a closer look at these responsibilities, because if you just list them, then it sounds overwhelming, but it's really not. Most days. So, finances. I'm the only one with a paid job outside the home. So, my income is the only income we get. Now, I'd have to work anyways, even if I was single, as is often pointed out. But I wouldn't have to work as hard or as many hours. I'd be much more willing to call in sick. But at the end of the week, when that paycheck deposits, I know that my hard work is feeding and housing my entire family, and that makes it worth it. The direction that we take in life is also largely up to me as the head of the household. If I say we're going to raise our own meat, that's what we're doing. If I say we're going to buy a new house, that's what we're going to do. Honestly, this one could fall under benefits and disadvantages because sometimes it's really awesome. But sometimes it's a bit scary. I get my way most of the time. But if I pick the wrong direction, then it's my family that suffers for it. But it is worth noting that even though I have the final say, I have a helper, I have a supporter, I have a wife. My wife is well educated and highly intelligent, so I rely on her input when making big decisions. I don't want to imagine trying to do this without her. And if she really wants us to go one direction, there's a good chance that's the direction I'm going to choose because I trust and rely on her judgment and her unique way of seeing things. And then the next thing was the emotional well-being of the family. Now, I've talked a bit about my work and responsibilities, but let's not forget what she does for the family day in, day out, every day, all year. And that takes a toll on a person, especially if they don't feel appreciated or seen. Now, if I don't acknowledge her work and thank her for what she does or do things for her, then she's going to get burnt out. It is my job to make sure that that doesn't happen. So when I eat dinner, I always tell her how good it is, and I thank her for making it. And when she feels like she was unproductive all day, I point out all the things that she did get done that day. And when she has a particularly bad day, I have a secret stash of gifts ready to go for just such an occasion. She keeps an Amazon wish list, and I buy something off of it periodically without telling her. And that's just my wife. I'm also responsible for my kids' emotional well-being. Before we switched to homeschool, if my daughter got bullied, I was the one who called the principal. If my daughter and my wife have a conflict because they are so similar, I'm the one who has to step in and get everyone to calm down. I imagine I'm also going to be the one who enforces rules for my little hellion of a son when he gets older. And of course, the bills. I earn the money, so I have to handle the budget and get it all where it needs to go. Honestly, this one isn't even a big deal compared to the rest of the stuff. Write out a budget, schedule when the bills need to be paid, set up automatic payments for what you can, figure out what you can afford to budget for food and household goods, and boom, all good, right? Not quite. As trad wife haters often point out, I could get hit by a meteor and die at any moment. And then what? Then what will my wife do? I'll tell you what she'll do. Okay? She'll collect life insurance, withdraw from the 401k if needed, Contact the VA for survivor benefits, and she will grab the piece of paper from the safe that has all our account numbers and passwords for bills and insurance policies on it, and she will take over until she figures out her next step. Paying the bills also means making sure that they still get paid, even if I am killed or incapacitated. And finally, a trad wife will not allow you to be complacent and stagnant. Dead-end job, no ambition, you just want to sit around, play video games. This is not for you. A trad wife will inspire you, help you, but also push you to always be improving and growing. You won't stay the same, and that's a good thing, even when it's uncomfortable. So yeah, it's a lot. And honestly, if 18-year-old me were to watch this video, he'd probably nope right on out of that. Too much responsibility. But 30-year-old me? Well, he wasn't afraid of responsibility, and he understood the value of feeling fulfillment in your life. So, here I am. So, for the young men thinking about this lifestyle, it's a lot of work and it's a lot to take on. Is it worth it? You'll have to decide that for yourself. But I can tell you this, I am happier, more purposeful, and fulfilled deep in my heart than I have ever been before. No other stage of my life has been this blissful and meaningful for me, and I wouldn't trade this for anything. But that's all I have for you today. Please subscribe if you'd like to hear more and comment below your thoughts. Thank you, and good night, America.